It's SGCBL, Solonor's Groovy Computer Baseball League, Token Baseball Night, Monday Night Live Game of the Week. This week it's the Erebor Eagles visiting at the Bree-Land Ballpark of the Bree Cheese. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors with the pregame show.
This portion of the show is being brought to you by Gravity. When wanting to walk around on the side of our planet without inconveniently being flung to the far reaches of the solar system, more people choose gravity than any other force in the universe. So remember, when something has got you down, it's probably gravity. Clean, dependable, low maintenance gravity.
Hi, I'm John.
And I'm Roy.
And we're identical twin dentists. We do it in half the time.
You pay twice the price.
Because we're identical twin dentists. We'll work on your uppers
and lowers both at the same time.
Because we're identical twin dentists. Two skilled professionals.
No need for a second opinion.
You'll think twice before coming back because we're identical twin dentists.
Identical Twin Dentists, now with 2 locations. And don't forget this week's 2-for-1 special when you come twice.
Welcome back to the pregame show for tonight's contest between the Erebor Eagles and the Bree Cheese. Well, the top story for the week, the Ravenhill Darkwings starting off April 10-0. They're at the top of the weekly team power rankings with a perfect 200 score. The Darkwings are undefeated. They were led last week by Fessel Stonethrottler, their catcher, their 29-year-old catcher. He might have some potential he hasn't realized yet because he had great success at the plate this week, hitting .467, and he was named the Mortar Conference Player of the Week. He got 14 hits in 30 at-bats. He got himself a homer and 12 RBIs in 6 games. Over in the Shire Conference, we had Ferdinand Puttyfoot from Bywater, Bywater was also a surprising team this week with a very good record. Bywater second baseman wreaked havoc on opposing pitchers last week, pounding them for a .414 average, 12 for 29 with 3 homers and 7 RBIs on his way to claiming the Shire Conference Player of the Week. Taking a quick look at the standings before we get started, the Old Forest Merry Fellows lead the Shire Conference Elf Division by a game over the Minas Tirith Titans, 3 up ahead of Rivendell, with Mirkwood trailing the pack 4.5 games back. The Bywater Bounders are a half a game ahead of the 4-time champion Minas Ithil Worms. The Bounders are 8-2 versus the Worms 8-3. Lake Town is 4.5 games back, and tonight's Erebor Eagles are 1-9 and already 7 games out in the Hobbit Division. In the Dwarf Division, the Moria Miners and tonight's Bree Cheese are tied at the top spot there. Moria is 6-3 and Bree is 7-4. They're both a game and a half ahead of the Buckleberry Fairies, who are even at 5-5, followed by Carrick, who at 5-6 is still only 2 games out. In the Mortar Conference, the Dead Marches Urukai are 6-4 and a game and a half ahead of Misty Mountain. Dunharrow is 2.5 games back, and Grey Havens is 3.5 games out in the Orc Division. In the Goblin Division, Ravenhill is 10-0, which gives them a 4-game lead on their rivals, the Lothlorien Lumberjacks, with Weathertop 4.5 games out and Numenor at 6.5 games back. In the Troll Division, the Minas Morgul Slayers lead the pack with a 6-5 record, a half game ahead of the Dulguldur Dragons, and a game ahead of the Isengard Raiders, and 2 up on the Daggerlad Disaster. In the early goings, Fessel Stonethrottler leads the Mortar Conference with a .419 batting average. Only Tunnel Splitter of Numenor has 7 homers already. Stonethrottler has 16 RBIs to lead the conference. Gignar Chiseltooth of Numenor has 5 stolen bases. Over in the Shire Conference, Elagrina of the Forest, Bywater's hitter, is at .455, leading in the batting average race. Elronda Hubbard of the Old Forest Merryfellows has 8 homers. She also has 15 RBIs to lead in both of those categories. And Doolin Silverwolf of Laketown has 5 stolen bases to lead in that category. In other news, the Dunharrow Devils made a trade to deal Guerrera to the Landavage Munchkins for Proudneck. Looking at the transactions in the player trades, Dunharrow and the Landavage Munchkins. Dunharrow traded 28-year-old first baseman Galeathor Guerrera to the Landavage Munchkins for 30-year-old first baseman Cotman Proudneck and 20-year-old minor league right-handed pitcher Higak the Odiferous. Currently, Guerrera is batting .200 with no homers and no RBIs in the early going. Lifetime Proudneck is .251 and has totaled only 14 homers. Tonight's 2 teams meet up. Erebor Eagles are 1-9. They're already 7 games out in the Hobbit division, and they just learned that their right fielder Fastoff Baggins is out for 2 months with a knee injury, so things aren't looking good for the Eagles. They face off against the Bree Cheese, who are 7-4 and tied for the Dwarf division lead with Moria. We'll be back after another word from our sponsors with the starting lineups.
Folks who travel everywhere, from Trinidad to Monaco, say the service can't be beat with what we give at Conoco. Check the oil, shine your glass, fill it up with Conoco gas.
It's the Erebor Eagles versus the Bree Cheese tonight at Bree-Land Ballpark in Bree. Leading off for the Erebor Eagles is Meefer Silverbiter, the center fielder. In batting number 2 is the second baseman Godinabal Bunce. Gogan Jamor is the left fielder and he bats third. Squeaky the Sneaky, who formerly played with the Cheese, is the designated hitter. He bats cleanup. Thyra Forphilus is the right fielder. At catcher is Docile Armorbender, batting number 6. Former Buckleberry first baseman Donatherian Ainer is batting 7th. Val Moonripper, the shortstop, bats 8th, and Amaran Lamararian is the third baseman, and he bats 9th. On the hill for Erebor will be Charlie Seward. Seward has a 5.40 ERA and a 1.30 whip at this stage in the game, and he is currently 0-1. For the Cheese, Davey Ironmaster leads off and plays center field. Halloween Chang plays third base and bats second. Tom Bird is the DH, bats third. Justin Batts is in left field and bats cleanup. Dejador Stonewrapper is the right fielder, bats fifth. First baseman Bima Bellamere bats sixth. Nert Ringbender is the catcher, bats seventh. Toto Kendrick, the second baseman, bats eighth. And Valentine Denelmore, the shortstop, bats ninth. On the hill for the Cheese is Aridin Fistslammer, who is already 1-0 with a 2.61 ERA.
This portion of the show is being brought to you by Oxygen, America's favorite gas. Remember, 4 out of 5 doctors surveyed recommend Oxygen for their patients who breathe air.
What do you have? Pabst Blue Ribbon. What do you have? Pabst Blue Ribbon.
In Texas on the Rio Grande, the Cowboys have a favorite brand. They serve it at your local bar.
Sing out, partner, for PBR.
What do you have?
Pabst Blue Ribbon.
What'll you have?
Pabst Blue Ribbon.
What do you have?
Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Pabst Blue Ribbon beer.
Smoother, smoother, smoother flavor. Zest and sparkle, million flavor. Taste that smoother, smoother flavor.
Pabst Blue Ribbon beer.
Finest beer served anywhere. Pabst Blue Ribbon. Prove it yourself with a 3-way experts test. 1, your eyes are pleased with that Blue Ribbon clearness and sparkle. 2, your nose is teased with the aroma of Blue Ribbon hops. 3, your taste agrees. Finest beer served anywhere.
Pabst Blue Ribbon beer.
What'll you have? Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Welcome to Bree-Land Ballpark. We're getting ready to get started here on this April 12th early season game between the Erebor Eagles and the Bree Cheese. Bree-Land Ballpark is a hitter's park for right-handed batters with a 325 down the line, 340 to left field, 355 to the left field alley, 405 to center, 380 to right field, right in the deep part of the park. It's 360. It's covered up by Stone Rapper's name. Oh, 360, sorry. Out to right field and 340 down the line. All right. Season series stands 1-0 in favor of Bree. They've already met one time this year, and Bree has won that game. The roof's closed today because it's raining outside, and here's the first pitch. Starting for the Cheese will be Erebor Fist Slammer. He's 1-0 with a 2.61 ERA, striking out 14 in 10.1 innings pitched this year. Here's the windup and the pitch. Silver Biter swings and fists it foul. Counts 0-1, leg kick, and the pitch, and that's a ball low. Here's the windup and the 1-1 pitch, low ball 2. 2-1 the count, the windup and the pitch, and that misses for ball 3. They've got the infield normal and the outfield normal getting started. Fist Slammer into the windup. The 3-1 pitch and a swing tapped foul down the first base line. Out in left is Justin Batts. Davey Ironmaster is in center. Stone Rapper is in right field. Chang's at third. Denelmore at short. Toto Kendrick is at second base. Bima Bellamere at first. Ringbender catching and Erebor Fist Slammer on the mound. There's a pitch. Silver Biter tips foul. So far, it's been a steady diet of fastballs from Fist Slammer. Here's the payoff pitch. Swung on and tomahawked ground ball just inside the third base line, but it rolls foul before it gets to the base. Fist Slammer sends it plateward, swung on and fouled into the Erebor dugout. Full count. Fist Slammer checks the sign. Winds and fires. Swung on, a line shot. Fist Slammer catches it. Good reaction. At the plate is Gundabald Bunce. He's hitting .231 with no homers and 3 runs batted in. There's one out here in the top of the first. Fist Slammer winds and fires. Knee high on the outside corner. Strike 1. Fist Slammer toes the rubber, winds, and delivers the 0-1 pitch. Strike called, a curveball. It's 0-2 to Bunce. Here's the windup and the 0-2 pitch. Bunce swings, chopper to second. Kendrick reels it in and makes a solid throw to first for the out. Bunce circles back to the dugout. Here's Gogan Jamor. Base is empty with 2 out. Fist Slammer winds up, and here's the pitch. On the outside corner, strike 1. Erebor is wearing their road red jerseys today. Fist Slammer sends it in. Here's a swing by Jamor. Chops it foul down the first baseline. Here's the 0-2 pitch from the windup. And that's low for a ball. That's a changeup. Lefty at the plate, pitch from the right-hander, ball 2. That one's way high. Fist Slammer runs through the signs. Now he's ready, the pitch. Jamor with a swing, and that's fouled back off the catcher's mask. Ow. Ringbender shakes it off. Gets back behind the plate. Fist Slammer into the windup. He kicks and fires the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and slapped foul down the third baseline. From the windup, the 2-2 pitch. Inside with a fastball. Here's the windup and the 3-2 pitch. Jamor with a swing. Ground ball right side. Kendricks surrounds it, tosses it to first for the out. That's 3 down, no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. Tonight's contest is sponsored by Alric's Ale. There's only one best, and you get it when you order an Alric's. Middle Earth's highest grade brewing means that Alric's goes down smooth and never bitter. So the next time you're out carousing, ask the innkeep for a tankard of Alric's. Alric's Ale, the clear choice. Taking the mound for the Eagles will be Charlie Seward. In 2 games, he's 0-1 with a 5.40 ERA, 8 strikeouts in 10 innings pitched. The batter is Davey Ironmaster. He's 5th in the Shire Conference with 10 RBI. Seward steps on the rubber, starts his windup and fires. Ironmaster swings. Hits it on the ground towards third. Lamamarian gloves it cleanly and fires to Ainer for the out. 1 pitch, 1 out. Set to hit is Halloween Chang. Base is empty, 1 out. From the full windup, the pitch. Chang swings, line shot out to deep right center. Silverbiter retreating hard, but he can't run it down. It drops in and reaches on the fence on a hop. Chang wheels past second. Silverbiter has it. The relay. Chang goes in hard, and he's safe. Chang with a triple. Out in left field for the Eagles is Gogan Jamor. Silverbiter's in center. For Phyllis is in right. Lomamarian is at third. Moonripper at short. Bunts at second. Ainer at first. And Armabender behind the plate. Here's Tom Bird. Runner on third with an out. From the stretch, Seward looks at the runner and fires home. Bird swings. Grounded sharply. Wide of first. Oh, and it's through into right field. Crossing the plate is Chang. The Bird single scores 1. Bree grabs the lead 1-0. Now Justin bats. Seward fires to first, not in time. Bird's a pretty good base stealer over there at first base. Bree has a runner on first, and there's 1 out. Seward's in his stretch. Checks the runner at first. Here's the pitch. Knee high on the outside corner, strike 1. The count's 0-1 from the stretch. Seward fires. Swung on. Hit in the air to left. Camping underneath it's Jamor, and he makes the catch. Here's Dejador Stone Wrapper. The runner at first takes his lead with 2 out. The stretch, the pitch, sinker, strike 1. The count's 0-1. Seward comes to the set position. Here's the pitch. It's a pitch out, ball 1. Nothing doing from Bird at first. Here's the pitch. Another pitch out, ball 2. They're really worried about Bird over at first base. From the stretch, Seward is set, the 2-1. Sinker in there for strike 2. Seward deals to the Cheese right fielder. Swung on, grounded hard out toward second. Bunts grabs it, throws it to first, and Stone Wrapper is out by a step and a half. That's 3 down. A runner left on. The Cheese get on the board first. Bree now leads it 1-0.
There's just one Schlitz, yeah, nothing else comes near. When you're out of Schlitz, you're out of beer. If you like it light with a bit taste too, there's only one brew that will do. When you're out of Schlitz, you're out of beer. Real gusto in the great night Beard Schlitz.
Welcome back. Here's Squeaky the Sneaky, hitting 067 this year. No homers and a run batted in. Fist Slammer pumps and throws. First pitch strike to the Sneaky. Got some other games going on around the league. In the middle of the second in the Shire Conference, Rivendell leads Laketown 1-0. Over in the Mordor, at the end of 1, it's 1-0 Numenor. Later on, Bywater meets Carrick. Minas Morgul has a 1-0 lead over Ravenhill in the after 1 inning. Minas Tirith and Minas Ithil go at each other this afternoon later. Weathertop and Misty Mountain as well. Old Forest meets Buckleberry, and Dol Guldur is at Grey Havens. Moria is going to take on Mirkwood later, and Isengard will be at Lothlorien. Back here, the score is 1-0 Bree. Erebor has no runs, no hits, no errors. Bree's got a run on 2 hits and no errors. At the plate, Squeaky the Sneaky, the designated hitter for the Eagles. Fist Slammer winds up, and here's the 0-1 pitch. All or nothing, swing and a miss. He went for the downs with that one. Fist Slammer gets the sign, readies and fires. Got him with a fastball. Thyra for Phyllis is up to bat. 1 out. None on. Fist Slammer starts the windup, and here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Numenor's got a 1-0 lead over Dunharrow in their game. One strike to count. Fist Slammer into the windup, and the pitch. For Phyllis swings, and he missed it. Strike 2. The delivery from Fist Slammer. Swung on. A foul off the bat of for Phyllis. Fist Slammer checks the sign. Looks hard at for Phyllis and fires. For Phyllis swings. Roller to the right side. Kendrick charges in. Scoops it up. Flips it to first for the out. Docile Armorbender to the bat next. Nobody's on. 2 out. Fist Slammer winds up. Here it comes. That's in there for a strike. Ooh, that was a generous call by the home plate umpire. Looked a little bit low on our diagram. The 1-strike pitch. And that one is low. Ball 1. 1-1's the count from the full windup. Here's the pitch. Armorbender hacks at it and misses. Strike 2. This Slammer's got a good mix of pitches going out there. Fastball, curveball. Here's another pitch. Armorbender swings and hits a fastball on the ground towards first, but that one rolls into the outfield. He's got himself a single. First hit for the Eagles. Comes with 2 outs in the top of the second. Here's Dunatherian Aner. Erebor has a runner on first with 2 down. Fist Slammer gets the sign, the pitch. Aner tries to check his swing. He held up in time, ball 1. One-0 count on Aner from the stretch. Fist Slammer deals. Swing and a miss. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Curveball. Fist Slammer brings it. Strike 3 called. Middle of the second. The Cheese maintain their lead 1-0. Ever wondered what to do with that dragon's hoard you and your friends just acquired? Stick it in a sack? Cram it into a chest? Bury it under a mountain? Visit the Bank of Rivendell and put that gold to work for you. Bank of Rivendell, the smart choice. Here in the bottom of the second, it's Bree's turn to bat. Leading it off is Bima Bellamere. Seaward toes the slab, winds and fires. Bellamere swings. Ground ball to the right side of the diamond. Bunce picks it up cleanly. Quick throw to first, and they get the out. It's Ringbender now. 1 down. Wind up and the pitch. Change up is low. Ring Bender is 2 for 4 this season. Seaward winds up. Here's the 1-0 pitch. The swing pulled foul into the lower deck. As a team, Bree is batting .279 compared to Erebor's .205. The Cheese have scored 74 runs compared to Erebor's 22. Seaward kicks, delivers the 1-1 pitch. Inside with a sinker, ball 2. From the windup, the 2-1 pitch. Ringbender swings, pop fly on the infield, right side, in foul territory, and drifting out of play. Seaward's ready to work. The 2-2. That's a ball inside. Ringbender waits on the 3-2. Here it is. Ringbender swings, hit on the ground toward first. Up with it is Ainer. He lobs it to Seaward at first, and that'll be out number 2. Toto Kendrick is at the plate. He's hitting .278 this year with 4 homers and 7 RBI. Bree bats with 2 down. Seaward leans in and checks the sign. Starts his windup, and here's the pitch. Taken inside, ball 1. Now Seaward, and that's a strike. Sinker. The 1-1 offering. Kendrick swings at it, and it's a nubber down the first base line, but it's foul. Here's the pitch. Ball 2 inside. 2-2 count on Kendrick. Seaward starts the windup. Pitches inside with a sinker. Ball 3. Loads up the count. 3-2. 2 out. Seaward winds. Fires the 3-2 pitch. Kendrick swings. Hot shot on the ground. Left side. And that's into left field for a hit. Valentine Denelmore steps in against Seaward. He's batting .206 on the season. There's 2 out. From the stretch, the pitch on the outside corner, strike 1. The 1-strike pitch. Inside, ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Low for ball 2. The 2-1 pitch coming up. Seaward has the sign, delivers, and that's a ball. 3-1. 3-1 on Denelmore from the stretch. Here it comes. He lost him. Denelmore takes his base. Kendrick trots down to second. Runners at first and second with 2 out. Facing the right-hander, Ironmaster will bat from the left side. 2 on, 2 out. Seaward from the stretch. The pitch. Ball 1. One ball and no strikes. Seaward checks the runners. Here's the pitch. It misses low and inside. 2-0 pitch. Ironmaster with a swing. Popped up and out of play. Pitch to Ironmaster. Sinker taken for a strike. Seaward gets the sign, the stretch, the 2-2 offering. Ironmaster swings, ground ball right side, through for a base hit. Kendrick moves over to third, Denelmore to second. Kendrick's trying to come home, and he scores. Ironmaster has an RBI single, and Bree's now up 2-0. That brings up Halloween Chang. He's 1 for 1 today with a triple. Ironmaster and Denelmore take their leads. Seaward's ready from the stretch. The pitch. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Calling for its bunts. He takes care of it. The inning's over. 2 runners on. Bree puts a run on the scoreboard, and they're now up 2-0.
Plan to stay, 'cause once you're in, you'll never find your way out again. No, you'll never be able to leave at all when you shop Gargantua Mall.
Tired of paying those high prices for ham on rye? Pay no more, oh hungry shopper. Come on in to Slightly Used Food Shop and buy a second-hand lunch or dinner for dollars less. Look at this nice brisket here. So someone took a couple of bites out of it. Is that any reason to just throw it into the garbage can? Now, normally you'd pay $7, $8 for a sandwich like this. Today only, $2.49. Tomorrow, if it's still here, $1.80, maybe even less. Who knows? At Slightly Used Food Shop, right here in the food court. You eat leftovers at home, don't you? Sure you do. This is a really good sandwich. Oh, okay. I took a bite. All right. I'll give you another $1 off because I got a cold. All right? That's the best I can do.
No, you'll never be able to leave at all when you shop Gargantua Mall.
Welcome back to this contest between the Erebor Eagles and the Bree Cheese. So far, Bree has had Erebor's number, scoring a run in each of the first 2 innings. Erebor's no runs, 1 hit, no errors. Bree, 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors. Back out on the hill is Eridan Fist Slammer for the Cheese, and he's getting set to face the shortstop, Foul Moonripper. Fist Slammer deals, and Moonripper's late on a fastball, fouls it off. Fist Slammer winds up, and here's the 0-1 pitch. Moonripper swings, missed a changeup, 0-2. Fist Slammer gets the sign from Ringbender. Here's the pitch. Swung on, popped up into short left field. Bats gets under it, and he puts it away for out number 1. The hitter's Lomararian, and there's 1 out. Here's the windup and pitch. That's a called strike at the knees. Fist Slammer deals, ball 1. I'll just keep saying Lomararian until I get it right. The 1-1 count on Lomararian in. Fist Slammer delivers. Lomararian swings and grounds it foul. The third baseman is hitting .375 this year so far, 6 hits and 16 at-bats. One of the bright spots for the Eagles. Here's the 1-2 from Fist Slammer, and that's inside with a fastball. Here's the pitch. Lomararian swings, nubs it in front of the plate, foul. The offering from Fist Slammer. Lomararian swings, the dribbler out in front of the plate, rolling foul. 2-ball, 2-strike pitch. Check swing by Lomararian, and Ringbender asks for an appeal, and he went around. Strike 3. Strikeout number 3 for Fist Slammer in the third. Into the box steps Silverbiter. Erebor bats with 2 down. Fist Slammer goes into his windup and delivers. Low and inside, ball 1. Fist Slammer gets the sign. Winds and fires the 1-0 pitch. Check swing. Here's another appeal. No swing this time. The Fist Slammer pitch, and he misses with a fastball. Runs the count to 3-0. See if they give the green light to Silverbiter here. He's hitting .306. He's got 11 hits and a couple of homers. He's their leadoff hitter. If he misses again, he'll put Silverbiter on. Here's the pitch. Out of the strike zone for ball 4. Gundabald bunts, stands at the plate. Runner at first takes his lead with 2 out. Fist Slammer studies the sign, brings it home. Ball 1 in the dirt. Ringbender did a good job keeping that out in front of him. The 1-0 pitch, strike 1. The pitch, swung on, popped up high in the air, down the line toward shallow right. Nobody calls for the ball, and Bunce has a base hit. Over to second goes Silverbiter, and he sprints for third. A throw goes to third, but it's not going to be in time. Runners at the corners with 2 out. Number 3 hitter, Gogan Jamor, steps in. There's a pickoff throw. He's back safely. Fist Slammer to first. Safe. They're trying to keep an eye on Bunce over there. Fist Slammer chases Bunce back with a quick throw to first. Men at first and third. Top of the third, 2 down. Fist slammer, the long hold. Now the pitch. Jamor with a swing and a foul. Fist slammer deals the 0-1 pitch. Fastball for strike 2. The 0-2 count. Fist slammer has the sign from Ringbender. The stretch and the pitch. Misses with a fastball. The pitch. That was a curveball way outside. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Jamor swings, driven hard into the gap in deep right center. Stonewrapper goes back on it to the track, but he's not going to catch it. Silverbiter scores on the play. Bunce takes third. Jamor knocks in one with a double. The score is now 2-1 Cheese. Squeaky the Sneaky gets ready to hit. Runners in scoring position with 2 out. Here's the stretch. Fist slammer looks at the runners. Brings it home. Swing by the Sneaky. Dribbler towards first, but it rolls foul. The pitch is on its way. Swing and a miss at a fastball. Fist slammer stretches. Deals the 0-2 pitch. Ball 1. From the stretch, Fist slammer with the 1-2 pitch, swung on, hit straight up on the infield. Kendrick's there, waiting, pulls it down, and that's 3 down. 2 runners left on, but Erebor puts a run on the scoreboard. The Cheese lead this game 2-1. Friends, we're here in Bree, home of the cheese. It's not just the baseball team. This is the home of the finest cheesemakers in Middle-earth. Cheeseheads at the ballpark know Brie cheddar and crackers are a fine snack. Or visit your local tavern and pick up some Brie. There's always room for Brie cheese. Going into the bottom of the third, Bree has a 2-1 lead over Erebor. Charlie Seward out on the hill, home half of the third. Bird will lead it off. He's 1 for 1 with an RBI. The windup in the pitch, swung on and grounded towards the dugout. The delivery from Seward, that's low. Rivendell and Laketown are tied up 2-2 in the 4th inning. Bottom of the 4th, Laketown batting. 1-1 count on Bird. The windup in the pitch. Misses low. From the windup, the 2-1, and that's a ball. Here the pitch comes in, the swing, and that's popped up high in the air on the infield in the left side. Moon Ripper's under it, and he takes it for the out. Up to bat is Bats. Breeze batting with 1 out. From the windup, Seward delivers and gives him a sinker for a strike. Justin Bats is hitting .405 this year. 17 hits and 42 at-bats, 3 homers and 10 RBI. Here's the pitch. Bats swings. Hard hit ground ball toward first. Played cleanly by Ainer. He'll go to the base with it himself, and Bats is out. Desjardins Stonewrapper strides to the plate. Bree bats with 2 down. From the full windup, the pitch. Letter high on the outside corner with a sinker. Seward throwing to Stonewrapper. Here it is. Knee high on the outside corner with a sinker for strike 2. It's 2 strikes to count. Seward into the windup. The pitch. Swung on. He got under it. On the infield right side. Bunce is there. He's got it. That's 3 down. The score after 3 innings, it's still 2-1 Cheese.
Folks who travel everywhere, from Trinidad to Monaco, say the service can't be beat with what we give at Conoco. Check the oil, shine your glass, fill it up with Conoco gas.
Life is swell when you keep well.
That's why Post 40% Bran Flakes have become America's largest selling Bran Flakes. Every 1 ounce serving of Post 40% Bran Flakes provides bran to help prevent irregularity due to lack of bulk in the diet. They're so delicious tasting and so good for you, too. Tomorrow, serve America's favorite Bran Flakes. Post 40% Bran Flakes.
Welcome back. It's the 4th inning. Erebor, 1 run, 3 hits, no errors. Bree, 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors. And the hitter in the top of the 4th is Thyra Forphilus. Here's the windup and the pitch. That was inside with a fastball. 1 ball, no strikes. Fist Slammer looks in for the sign. He gets one he likes. The windup and the delivery. Misses for ball 2. Ravenhill's tied up Minas Morgul in their game in the bottom of the 3rd. From the windup, the 2-0 offering. For Phyllis takes that one low, ball 3. 3-0 count on for Phyllis. The windup and the pitch from Fist Slammer. And that one's away. Here's the walk. That's the second walk given up by Fist Slammer tonight. Here's Docile Armorbender. He's 1 for 1, nobody out. Fist Slammer comes to the set. Here's the pitch, the swing, and he missed it. Strike 1. Here's the pitch. Docile takes it for ball 1. Fist Slammer kicks, delivers the 1-1 pitch. Armorbender swings, ground ball straight up the middle. Fielded by Denelmore. Flip to Kendrick at second. Kendrick the quick pivot, and Armorbender's retired. Double play. 6-4-3. Donatherian Ainer comes up to bat. Base is empty with 2 out. Fist Slammer winds and fires, but he misses the mark with a fastball. That was way high and tight. 1 ball, no strikes. Fist Slammer rocks and fires. Ainer swings, grounds to Kendrick, retires he's out 4-3. 3 down, no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on. The score's 2-1 Cheese after 4.5. Tell me, have you ever been in this situation? You're mixing up a potion of longevity and oh, you've run out of unicorn hair. If only there were a one-stop shop for all your potion-making needs. Al's Alchemical Alley to the rescue. Al's has got everything, from frost giant teeth to 4-leaf clover, from troll blood to dragon scales. You'll find it at Al's. Al's Alchemical Alley, that's the stuff. Here comes Bellamere. Seaward winds and delivers, and that's a sinker strike. Seaward throwing to Bellamere. Here it is. Bellamere swings and lifts it down the right field line, twisting foul, and that'll make the seats. The 0-2 pitch. Bima takes a sinker high. The 1-2. Splitter outside, ball 2. The first baseman for the Cheeses had a rough start. He's only hitting 167. Armorbender sets the target. In comes the pitch. Bellamere swings and chops it weakly toward first. Ainer dives, and it rolls past him into right field. Oh, a better defender might have reached that one. The batter's Ringbender. Bree's got a runner on first, nobody out. From the stretch, Seaward kicks and delivers. Called strike, a sinker. Here's the pitch from Seaward. Ringbender tips it foul. Seaward stretches, deals the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. Toto Kendrick steps in. He's 1 for 1. Bree bats with 1 down. From the stretch, Seward deals. Ball 1. Seward kicks and fires. Kendrick swings, and he misses. Strike 1. Long look in by Seward. Here's the pitch. Swung on, and he cuts right through it. Strike 2. Kendrick waits. The pitch. Struck him out with a slider. Charlie Seward's got his second strikeout. Getting set to hit is Denelmore. There's 2 out. The stretch, the pitch. Denelmore swings. Pops it up wide at first, and Ainer won't have a play. The pitch. Strike 2 called. No balls, 2 strikes to Denelmore. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Denelmore swings. A high fly ball down the right field line for Phyllis Hurries, but it's foul. Seward stretches, deals the 0-2 pitch. Denelmore lays off, it's a ball. 1-2 the count. Seward comes set. The pitch. Denelmore holds up for ball 2. Seward draws it back and delivers. Swung on, sinker, hit in the air to deep left. Going back is Jamor, and he's there to catch it. That retires the side. Bree still leads the game 2-1.
Nothing refreshes like A&W root beer. So good,
Just right.
let's have some tonight. A&W root beer.
Welcome back here. It's the 5th inning, where Bree leads Erebor 2-1. Erebor has 1 run on 3 hits and no errors. Bree's got 2 runs on 5 hits with no errors. Off in the rest of the league, it's 3-3 now. Laketown's just tied it up in the bottom of the 5th in their game against Rivendell. It's 1-1 still in the middle of the 5th between Numenor and Dunharrow. 1-1 is also the score at the bottom of the 4th with Minas Morgul and Ravenhill. Other games coming later on. Here's foul Moonripper for the Eagles. Fist Slammer wheels and deals. Swung on, slapped foul. So far through 4 innings, Fist Slammer's allowed 3 hits, 1 run, 3 strikeouts, and 2 walks. Fist Slammer fires it in. Swing and a miss at a curveball. Fist Slammer serves up the 0-2. Fastball misses outside. The count's 1-2 on the hitter. The windup and the pitch. That's a fastball for ball 2. The 2-2 from Fist Slammer. Low with a curveball. That was his 75th pitch. Ringbender puts down the sign. Here's the pitch. Swung on, hit sharply straight up the middle, and it's into center field. Moonripper makes the turn at first, but he'll hang right there. He's got himself a single to lead off the inning. Up to bats my favorite, Lomarari, and Erebor bats with nobody out. Fist Slammer at the belt. The pitch. Lomarari with a half swing, but he held up. Let's check Moonripper over there at first base. Check on his speed. He's not very much of a runner or a stealing threat. 1-0 count on Lomarari. From the stretch, Fist Slammer deals inside ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Fist Slammer's ready. From the stretch, the pitch. Away with a fastball. Pickoff throw to first. Moonripper makes it back easily. Out of the stretch, the 3-0. Low and away, ball 4. Third walk given up by Fist Slammer. Now batting Neefer's Silverbiter. 2 on for Erebor with nobody out. Here's the stretch and the pitch. Ball 1 to Silverbiter. We haven't seen the velocity that Fist Slammer can get up to. He's usually 98 to 100 miles an hour, but we haven't been seeing that on his fastball so far. Here's the pitch at the knees for strike 1. Let's take a look at that one. It was only 92 miles an hour. Not exactly Little League, but still. Here's the pitch. Low and inside, 2-1. Here's the pitch. Silverbiter swings, hit up and out of play. Here's the delivery. Silverbiter with a swing, and he pops that one back out of play. The 2-2. Silverbiter swings and pops another one back toward the screen. Ringbender might have a play, but no, that one reaches the screen. It's another foul ball. The pitch by Fist Slammer. Swing and a miss. Silverbiter is dismissed. Here's Bunce. He's 1 for 2 today. Lomorarian and Moonripper take their leads. The stretch and the pitch. Bunce swings, ground ball to the right side, fielded by second baseman Kendrick. Sends it to Dellamore for 1. Dellamore avoids the runner, throw to first, and he's out. Another double play by the Cheese. That's 3 down, and the Cheese are still in front, 2-1. Pipeweed's back in style, and Bill's Bonnie Pipeweed's the coolest smoke ever. Bill's Bonnie Pipeweed gives you smooth flavor and satisfying rings of smoke after a long, hard march. Bill's, put that in your pipe and smoke it. Bottom of the 5th, with the Bree Cheese up. Iron Master's in there now. He's gone 1 for 2 with an RBI. Seward winds up, and here's the pitch. Low with a changeup. Seward's gone 4 innings, 5 hits, 2 earned runs, 2 strikeouts and a walk so far. There's a pitch. Iron Master swings, pounds it hard toward the hole on the right side, and that's into right field. Iron Master takes a wide turn, but he's going to settle for a single. The Cheese have the leadoff man on first, and he is their leadoff hitter, in fact. Here's the number 2 batter, Halloween Chang, the third baseman. Chang digs in. He's 1 for 2 with a triple. There's nobody out. Seward gets the sign from Armor Bender from the stretch. Fires it home. Sinker misses way outside. As you would expect, with him being the leadoff hitter, Iron Master is a great base stealer. Very fast over there at first base. They're going to have to keep an eye out on him with nobody out. Chang's batting .364 on the season. Seward brings it home. That's in there for strike 1. 1-1 the count. Seward out of the stretch. Delivers. Swung on. Hot ground ball down the first base line. Ainer fields it. Takes it to the bag for number 1. Quick throw to second. Iron Master with a hard slide. The tag is not in time. He makes it down to second base. Nice try by Ainer. But Iron Master's speed got him down to second base. Here's Tom Bird. He's 1 for 2 today with an RBI. 1 out for Bree. Seward steps off the rubber. Now he's back on. He's ready. The pitch. Ball 1. The pitch. Swing and a foul. From the stretch, the 1-1. Way inside, a ball. 2-1 count. Seward from the stretch. The pitch. Changeup and a strike. Now the pitch. Bird swings. Hard grounder, and it hops past Ainer for a single. Iron Master hustles to third. He's around third and going home. He scores easily. Bird with an RBI single. Bree is now up 3-1. Bats is in the batter's box. He's gone hitless in 2 at bats. There's 1 out, the stretch and the pitch. That's inside with a sinker. Seaward deals. Sinker swung on and missed. Armor Bender puts down the sign. Here's the pitch. Strike 2 called, a sinker. Seaward brings it. Low ball 2. A count of 2-2 on the hitter. Seaward toes the rubber. Stares in. Here's the pitch. Bat swings and gets a slow roller down the first base line. Rolling foul. Seaward nods. Deals the pitch. Swung on. Slow dribbler down the line toward first. Rolling foul. Seaward from the stretch. The 2-2 pitch. Low with the changeup. Here's the 3-2. Sinker low, and Bats has a walk. Bird moves up a base to second. Charlie Seaward's walked his second batter this game. Here's Stone Wrapper. He's hitless in the game, 0 for 2. 2 on for Bree with an out. The stretch and the pitch. Stone Wrapper swings. There's a drive to the gap in deep left center. Jay Moore hurries back, still going to the track. He slows to find the wall and reels it in. Tagging up at second's Bird. There's no chance to get him at third, so Jamore doesn't even risk a throw. That was a nice read of the wall and a nice catch by the left fielder. The switch hitting first baseman Bellamere is next. He's 1 for 2. Runners at the corners for Bree with 2 down. Seaward from the stretch. Here's the pitch. Sinker outside. Pitch on the way. Bellamere swings. Bouncer toward short. Moonripper handles it. Tosses it over to second, and he's out. That retires the side. The Cheese score a run. The score is 3-1. Bree over Erebor after 5.
This portion of the show is being brought to you by Einstein's Express, where we move your package so fast that we actually break the time barrier. In fact, we guarantee that your package will arrive at its destination at least 12 hours before you send it. Einstein's Express, when it absolutely, relatively, has to get there the day before yesterday.
Hello, I'm Rory Jessel, owner and manager of Jerky City, home of the original 2-pound beef jerky, where we always say it's enough to keep you chewing all day. This week at Jerky City, we're keeping our doors open till 12 midnight every night for our annual Big Jerky Sale. So come on in and stock up now on your favorite beef jerky, barbecue beef jerky, teriyaki jerky, sweet and sour pork jerky, cheese jerky, and for the health-minded, turkey jerky. Jerky City. We're a city of jerkies all under one roof, so you don't have to go driving around town anymore. Ask about our new breakfast jerkies, and be sure to sign up for our weekend circle jerkies. Jerky City. Come on in and chew the fat.
Welcome back to Bree-Land Ballpark, where the Bree Cheese have a 3-1 lead over the Erebor Eagles. Gogan Jamore digs in. The left fielder's 1 for 2 today. He made that nice catch out in left field in the top of the inning, or the bottom of the last inning. He's had a double and an RBI, and the first pitch is in there for strike 1. Counts 0-1. Fist slammer winds and fires. Jamore fouls it off. Here's the windup. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Jamore is wailing. He's gone. Fist slammer is fanned 5. The batter is the Sneaky. He's hitless in this contest. Base is empty with 1 out. Fist slammer winds up. The pitch. That's low. Fist slammer stares in, gets the sign. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss at a curveball. The 1-1 pitch coming. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Pitch on the way from Fist Slammer. Change up inside. Evens the count 2-2 to Squeaky the Sneaky. Fist Slammer steps on the rubber, whines and fires. Swung on, fouls it out of play. The Sneaky is 38 years old. Like I said, he came over from the Cheese in previous years. Last year, he hit .274 with 24 homers for Erebor. This year so far, he's got only 2 hits in 32 at bats. 2-2 on the way, swung on, tapped to the right side of the mound. Fist Slammer grabs it himself, tosses it over to first, and the Sneaky is retired. Fire for Phyllis now is up for Erebor. Erebor bats with 2 down. Fist Slammer toes the slab, whines and fires. Check swing. Ringbender asks for an appeal. Didn't go around, that's ball 1. Fist Slammer ready, deals, and that one's away for ball 2. The count. The wind up the pitch, check swing. There's an appeal. For Phyllis laid off that one too. It's ball 3. Again, we're not seeing the velocity out of Fist Slammer. He's struck out 5 so far, but that one, the last 3 pitches were all 92 miles an hour, not the 98 to 100 that he's usually gunning. Here's a 3-0 pitch. Fist Slammer winds and fires, and that one's down the middle for a strike. Fist Slammer kicks and fires. Called strike to run the count full. The pitch for Phyllis chops that one back to the screen foul. That was another fastball. The delivery inside, ball 4. Armor Bender, the catcher, is up. He's 1 for 2. The runner at first takes the lead with 2 out. Fist Slammer stretches and throws. Swing and a miss. This game really hasn't gotten out of hand for the Eagles yet, but it's the 6th inning. They need to get started if they're going to get going. Fist Slammer deals the 0-1 pitch low. Here's the pitch. Swing by Armor Bender, and he missed it. Fist Slammer rushed a fastball past him. Fist Slammer throws the 1-2 pitch. Swung on, grounded toward first, rolling foul. From the stretch, the 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Strikeout number 6 for Fist Slammer. That's 3 down, no runs, no hits, no errors, a runner left on base. The score remains the same, 3-1 Cheese after 6.5. Hobbits in this league go to Harefoot Harry's Foot Hair Trimming Salon and Spa. At Harefoot Harry's, Tooks, Brandybooks, Gamgees, and Bagginses are all treated like kings. Whether you're a puttyfoot or a tunnelie, treat yourself with a trip to Mickle Delving and Harefoot Harry's. Back here in the bottom of the 6th, Bree leads 3-1. Their catcher, Nert Ringrender, digs in. He's had 2 tries without a hit. Seward deals it, and Ringbender sends one back to the net. Here's an 0-1 pitch. Sinker low, ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A half swing by Nert. The appeal, no swing. The pitch. That one's a sinker low. It's way behind on the hitter. 3-1 now. Seward to Ringbender. On the outside corner, strike 2. Seward delivers. Ringbender swings at it. Easy little roller to second. Bunts is up with it, and he gets it to first to record the out. Here's Toto Kendrick. He's gone 1 for 2. Base is empty with 1 out. The windup in the pitch. Kendrick swings. Sinker hit on the ground in the hole, left side, scooped up by Lomararian. The throw to first, and Kendrick is out. The batter is Denelmore. Bree bats with 2 down. Seward goes into his windup and delivers. Swung on and fouled off right at the plate. Seward wheels and deals. Strike 2 with a sinker. Denelmore finds himself in the hole, 0-2. The windup, the delivery from Seward. Splitter grounded foul, first base side. Seward winds, fires the 0-2 pitch. Inside with a sinker. Here's the pitch. Changeup. Also inside. Seward from the windup. The 2-2 delivery. Denelmore swings. Line drive towards second. Denelmore's got a hit. Here's Ironmaster. He's gone 2 for 3 with an RBI. Pickoff throw to first. Not in time. 2-man out for the Cheese with a runner on first. The stretch, the pitch, that's a ball. Sinker missed low and outside. The count's 1-0. Seward gets set, the pitch. It's another sinker low. From the stretch, the 2-0. Ironmaster swings. Grounder wrapped hard toward first. Snagged by Ainer. He takes it to the bag himself, and Ironmaster is out. That's 3 down, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, a runner left on. The score is still 3-1. Cheese over the Eagles after 6.
Use Ajax, the foaming cleanser. Clean pots and pans, just like a whiz.
Ajax cuts grease faster than any other leading cleanser.
Use the pain, the elbow tax, when you start cleaning with Ajax.
Ajax really polishes as it cleans.
So use Ajax, the foaming cleanser. Flush the dirt right down the drain.
My gosh, they're right. Foaming action Ajax makes even the dirtiest pan shine like new in a jiffy.
So use Ajax.
Welcome back here. It's 3-1 Bree over Erebor. We're headed to the top of the 7th. Got some scoring updates. Rivendell scored 3 in the top of the 7th in their game against Laketown, and they now lead the Archers 6-4. Dunharrow has taken a 2-1 lead over Numenor in the middle of the 7th. Ravenhill is leading Minas Morgul 3-2 in their game. We've got a new pitcher out there on the hill for the Cheese. Celeborn Halelbo. Righty Celeborn Halelbo. In the batter's box is Ainer. He's not gotten a hit in 2 at-bats. Halelbo to the rubber. The windup at the pitch, and that pitch misses low. 97-mile-per-hour fastball. That's the hardest thing that the Eagles have seen all night. But still, Bree leads. The count's 1-0. Halelbo starts his windup and delivers home. In there with a slider, strike 1. His slammer is up for the win if the bullpen can hold on to this one. The windup, the 1-1 pitch. Ainer swings and misses the fastball. It's a 1-2. Halelbo winds and fires. Ainer swings, very well hit down the right field line, but it's foul. The pitch from Halelbo. Strike 3 called. Got him looking. Foul Moon Ripper stands in. He's 1 for 2. It's the top of the 7th with 1 out. The windup, the pitch. First pitch, swing and a miss. Elbow toes rubber, winds, delivers the 0-1 pitch. Moon Ripper swings and fouls that away to the left. Elbow has had 8 innings so far this season. He's allowed 1 hit, no runs, struck out 10 in 8 innings with 2 walks. Elbow into the windup, deals the 0-2 pitch, in the dirt with a fastball. Ringbender sets the target. The pitch. Swung on and pops it up way off to the left. It'll land some 20 rows back. A lot of fans wearing the cheese head hats. Made famous 20 years ago. Team wore them as part of their uniforms way back when. Here's the pitch. Moon Ripper lays off, and that's a ball. It's become a staple here in Bree-Land Ballpark. From the full windup, the 2-2 pitch. Moon Ripper swings and rolls one softly to the right side. Bellemere makes the scoop, takes it to the base unassisted, and Moon Ripper is out for out number 2. The batter will be Lomararian. Base is empty with 2 out. The windup by Elbow and the pitch. Lomararian holds up for ball 1. Now the pitch. The strike swinging at a fastball. The pitch comes home. Swung on, hit on the ground to third. Chang to Bellemere for the out. That's 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on. Bree still leads 3-1. Home fans will now get up to their feet for the 7th inning stretch. Are you on the run and need to eat? Lothlorien Lembas in the new fresh sealed leaf packaging will provide all your nutritional needs with a long journey ahead. Go farther with Lothlorien Lembas. Bottom of the 7th, Bree leads 3-1. Up at the plate is Halloween Chang. He's 1 for 3 today with a triple. Seward checks the sign, winds and fires. Sinker misses low. Seward's out there. That was his 100th pitch. He's pitched 6 innings, given up 8 hits, 3 runs, 2 strikes, strikeouts, and also 2 walks. Seward climbs the mound, looks in, throws. Chang swings, hits sharply toward the whole right side, and that's into right field. That might be all for Seward. No, he's still in there. Bird's at bat. He's 2 for 3 today with 2 RBI. The Cheese bat with 1 on and nobody out. The stretch, the pitch. That's a strike. Seward threw him a sinker. No balls, 1 strike to Bird. The set, the pitch. Bird with a swing, fouls it back to the screen. Here's Seward throwing. Bird swings, hard drive down the right field line. Back goes for Phyllis. He reaches and makes a running grab. Nice catch out there in right field by the Eagles right fielder. The batter is Justin Batts. He's hitless in this contest. Seward to first, not in time. Batts is hitting .395 now. Chang's pretty good runner over there at first base. 1 on, 1 out. Seward gets the sign, kicks and delivers. That's low for ball 1. Seward deals to Batts. Low for ball 2. The count of 2-0. Seward stares in for the sign. From the stretch, he delivers. Inside, ball 3. 3-0. Hitters count. Seward from the stretch. The pitch. And he misses for ball 4. That'll give the Cheese 2 base runners with just 1 out. Chang heads down to second. The Erebor manager chooses to keep Seward in there on his 108th pitch. Here's Stone Wrapper. He's hitless in this contest. 2 on for Bree with 1 out. The stretch, the pitch. Sinker taken on the inside corner for a strike. Pitch on the way. Outside, ball 1. Seward sends it in. Swinging a foul to the left side. The pitch from Seward. That's a ball. The stretch, the 2-2. Swung on liner out toward the gap in deep left center. Silverbatter sprints after it. Reaching, and he makes the grab. All the outfielders for the Eagles have made great catches. Jamor with his great up against the wall catch in left for Phyllis earlier down the line and right in this inning. And Silverbatter just made a dandy out in center field. There's 2 away for the Cheese now. Stepping to the plate is Bima Bellamere. 1 for 3. Runners at first and second with 2 out. Seward at the belt. He deals. Ball 1. Here's the pitch. Swung on. Hard shot on the ground. Right side. Bunce makes a smooth pickup. Throws it over to first. A high throw. But Ainer pulls it down and Bellamere's cut down. Ending inning number 7. Score is still 3-1. Cheese over the Eagles.
Schaefer is the one beer to have when you're having more than one. Schaefer pleasure doesn't fade even when your thirst is done. The most rewarding flavor in this man's world for people who are having fun. Schaefer is the one beer to have when you're having more than one. Yes, Schaefer is the one beer to have when you're having more than one.
Schaefer, the one beer to have when you're having more than one.
Welcome back here. It's the top of the 8th. Breeze holding on to a 3-1 lead over Erebor. 3 runs, 9 hits, no errors for the Cheese. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Eagles. Back out on the hill is righty Cecil-born Halelbo. Meefer Silverbiter for the Eagles is at bat. He's 0 for 2 today with a strikeout. Halelbo goes into the windup, and he fires a slider that misses for ball 1. The count's 1-0 from the windup. Halelbo kicks and fires on the outside corner, strike 1. 1-1 on Silverbiter. The windup by Halelbo, and the pitch. Swing by Silverbiter. Ground ball eaten up by Denelmore. The toss across for the first out. Set to hit now is Gundabald Bunce. He's gone 1 for 3. Erebor batting with 1 out. Halelbo checks the sign, winds up and delivers. Bunce tries to hold up, but he went around for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike to Bunce. The windup, the pitch. Fastball taken way outside, ball 1. The 1-1. Swung on, and he missed it, strike 2. Halelbo rocks and fires, swing and a miss, and he's out on strikes. Gogan Jamor stands in. He's 1 for 3 with a double and an RBI. Erebor bats with 2 down. The windup. Halelbo fires, ball 1. It's the 8th inning. Getting late for the Eagles. Here's the pitch. Jamor swings and misses a fastball for strike 1. Here's the pitch. Upstairs with a fastball. Here's the pitch. Jamor swings and misses. Hello, Bo deals. Strike 3 swinging. A fastball. That's 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on. The score after 8.5 is 3-1 Cheese. And is there anything better than potatoes? Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew. Yo quiero potatoes. Going into the bottom of the 9th, we've got a new pitcher for the Eagles now. I seen Elvalad, who's out there. He's had 4 innings pitched in relief work. Righty has allowed 2 hits, 3 earned runs, struck out 3, and walked 4 in his season so far. The batter's Nert Ringbender, the catcher. He's hitless in this contest. Elvalad goes into his windup, rocks and fires a swinging strike. 99 miles an hour. This righty's a hard thrower for the Eagles. Here's a pitch. High and outside for ball 1. That one hit 100 on the gun. Elvalad to Ringbender. Swung on and popped up behind the plate. It'll land on the screen. 1-2 the count. Elvalad winds and delivers, and that's a ball. Elvalad delivers, Ringbender swings at it, hit into the air into shallow center, Silverbiter on the move, and he's got it for out number 1. Toto Kendrick stands in, he's 1 for 3, there's 1 out. Elvalad is ready, into the windup, the pitch. Kendrick holds up, and that's ball 1. Here's a pitch, swung on, popped up left side. That'll find the seats. Elvalad wheels and deals. Inside with a fastball. The pitch. Swung on and hit on the ground foul behind the plate. Here's the pitch. Low with a fastball. 101 on that one. Here's the pitch. Kendrick swings. Fly ball down the line to deep left. Jamor in pursuit, but there it goes! Home run, Toto Kendrick. He's gone deep 5 times this season. He hit that pitch 352 feet, and the score is now 4-1 Cheese. Just have to know if someone catches up with one of those 100-mile-an-hour fastballs, it's providing half of the momentum on its own. Here's Valentine Dentelmore. He's 1 for 2 with a walk. Bree's batting with 1 out. From the windup, the pitch from Elvalad misses with a fastball high and tight. Pitch on its way. High ball 2. The 2-0 pitch. On the outside corner, strike 1. The pitch on its way. Fastball misses outside. It's 3-1 on the hitter. Dentelmore swings and drives that one high in the air to deep right center field. Long run for Phillips. He dives and makes the grab. Fantastic catch by Phillips. The Eagles' outfield is tremendous tonight. Here's Davey Ironmaster. He's 2 for 4 today with an RBI. Bases empty, 2 out. We'll wind up the pitch. Swung on. He misses a fastball for strike 1. Elvalad rocks and kicks. He fires and misses inside. The 1-1 pitch coming. The swing. Grounded toward short. The shortstop Moonripper has it. The throw to first, and he's out. That retires the side. Nobody left on. Bree puts a run on the board on the homer by Kendrick, and the Cheese add to their lead. It's now 4-1 after 8.
Lights,
up a creamo, a mellow, mild creamo, a winning smoke by far. You can search every clime, but at 3 for a dime, you can't beat a creamo cigar. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen of the Sweet-Scented Cigar Smoking Society. This is Arthur Godfrey down in Washington, D.C. Mike Mayen Godfrey, Cremo's capricious custodian of the calorific cantata.
Welcome back. It's the top of the ninth. It's Erebor's last chance. They're behind 4-1. The Bree lead the Eagles. 1 run, 4 hits, no errors by the Eagles. 4 runs, 10 hits, no errors by the Cheese. Take one last look of the scores around the league before this game runs away. And Rivendell has come storming back. They've scored 5 runs in the top of the 8th, and they now lead the Archers 11-6. Ravenhill's got a 3-2 lead over Minas Morgul, and they look like they're in a rain delay right now in the bottom of the 7th. Got other games starting later. Bywater at Carrick, Weathertop at Misty Mountain, Dalgolder at Grey Havens, Minas Tirith at Minas Ithil, Old Forest at Buckleberry, Isengard at Lothlorien, Moria at Mirkwood. Dunharrow, we got a final there. Dunharrow defeated Numenor 2-1. Winning pitcher, Earth Juggler. Loser, Nightfire with a save by Sellers, his 3rd save of the year. Back here, it's the last chance for the Eagles, and it looks like the Cheese are bringing on a reliever. It's Donatherian Irathian. He's got no record so far. He's had 3 innings pitched. He's had allowed 2 hits, no runs. He's struck out 4. And so far, he's had 3 saves. It's going to be Squeaky the Sneaky for Phyllis and Armorbender up for the Eagles in the top of the 9th. Here's Squeaky the Sneaky. He's been to bat 3 times without a hit. Here's the windup and the pitch. Cutter misses low. Counts 1-0. Irathian into his windup and lets it go. The Sneaky swings and misses. Strike 1. One pitch. The Sneaky swings and bounces it to Bellemere near first. He grabs it, but it's foul. Here comes the 1-2. A half swing by Sneaky. Ringbender asked for an appeal, but he didn't go around. That's ball 2. 2-2 on the hitter. Irathian wheels and deals. Swing and a miss. Down goes Squeaky the Sneaky, and the Eagles have 1 out. Thyra for Phyllis is coming to bat. 1 out in the 9th. The windup in the pitch. Ball 1, a cutter. Irathian winds up. Here's the 1-0 pitch. For Phyllis swings. Liner out toward right. Stone Wrapper on the move. He reels it in, and that's out number 2. If the Cheese go on to win this game, they're going to look to the Moria game. And right now, we're seeing that Moria is going to be facing Mirkwood later today. The catcher, Armorbender, steps in. He's gone 1 for 3. The Cheese have a 3-run lead in the top of the 9th. Irathian winds up and fires. Armorbender tries to check his swing, and he does. He held up for ball 1. Irathian gets the sign, kicks and pitches. At the knees for a strike. Irathian brings the 1-1. That one misses outside. 2-1 count on Armorbender. Irathian winds and delivers the pitch. Armorbender with a swing. He missed it. A cutter. He needs 1 more strike to wrap this thing up. And the pitch. Armorbender fouls it off. Two-two on Armorbender. From the full windup, Arathian deals. Swung on. Grounder toward the hole on the right side. Kendrick there to field it. The hard throw to first, and he's out. That's your ball game. The Cheese hand Erebor a loss, 4-1. We'll be back after these messages from our sponsors with a wrap-up and one last look around the league.
You worked too hard, you ate too much, the cheesecake made you greedy. Let your aching head and stomach hear this message from old Speedy. Alka-Seltzer, plop, plop, fizz, fizz, oh, what a relief it is. Plop, plop, fizz, fizz, oh, what a relief it is. Ah, those speedy Alka-Seltzer bubbles burst into action to relieve your upset stomach and aching head fast. Use only as directed. Oh, what a relief it is. What a relief.
Back here where there's a final score of Bree 4, Erebor 1. 4 runs, 10 hits, no errors for the Cheese. 1 run, 4 hits, no errors for the Eagles. The winning pitcher is Fist Slammer, who's now 2-0. There was a save by Arathian, his 4th. Charlie Seward takes the loss. He's now 0-2. The roof was closed tonight because of the rain outside, and the time of the ball game was 2 hours and 39 minutes with an attendance of 45,202. Player of the game, Fist Slammer. Aridin Fist Slammer pitched 6 innings, allowed 1 run on 4 hits, 6 strikeouts, and 4 walks for the Cheese. Back over checking the scores in the rest of the league, it's the bottom of the 8th. For the Archers, they're behind the Rivendell Royals 11-6. Ravenhill bats in the bottom of the 7th, but they're delayed in their game against Minas Morgul with a 3-2 lead. The Darkwings over the Slayers. Later on, Bywater is at Carrick, Weathertop's at Misty Mountain. Minas Tirith is at Minas Ithil. Dalgulder and Grey Havens will go at it. Old Forest is at Buckleberry. Isengard's at Lothlorien, and Moria is at Mirkwood. The Dunharrow Devils defeated the Numenor Kings in their game 2-1. Earth Juggler gets the win, Nightfire the Lost, and Sellers the save. Guests of the show today stay at the Prancing Pony Inn. The Prancing Pony has nightly entertainment and mysterious atmosphere. Plus, their beer comes in pints. Remember, kids, there's only one Prancing Pony. We'll see you next week for our Game of the Week.